This is We've Been Drinking MMA podcast, and we are on the main event.
So does that mean that
It's time.
it's time?
That is correct. It is time.
It's time. All right, here we go. Jailton Almeida versus Derrick Lewis. This is back in. My pick is Jailton Almeida.
I am picking inside the distance because I
Let's
don't
go.
want to go against Derrick Lewis.
Hey man, he's a killer.
That's the reason, because I am a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going inside the distance because Almeida is amazing. And Derrick Lewis, when he wins, it's a by knockout. So
Absolutely.
it's probably gonna be crazy money, but that's what I'm thinking.
I love it. Lewis finished his last fight with the KO in the first round in 33 seconds against De Lima. Dude, bro,
double knee.
Describe that. How the fuck? Like right away, he went for it, right?
Yep.
It was crazy.
No fist bump. It was double. He just ran in double knee. He's like, I just want to do some crazy shit, and it worked out. That's what he said in the octagon.
Yes.
Crazy
Dude,
stuff.
Lewis is literally the people's champ. Like, there's no way he's not the
Rogan
people's
was
champ.
laughing through the whole octagon.
Hell yeah.
And he took off his pants, started dancing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do you remember that?
No, I'm gonna rewatch the dance.
Yeah, in the De Lima fight, after he knocked him out, and the ref was like, "No more." He took off his shorts. He started put his fists up to his head and started swimming his hips. It was so funny.
Hey,
and Joe Rogan, you could hear it, not even through a mic or nothing. Him laughing, him cackling.
Listen, we're getting the edit, we're getting the dance, and we're putting it on while you talk about that, Lousy. That's amazing. I forgot,
great.
bro. It was a blur. It was such a quick fight. But listen, it felt like he lost to Spivak by repeatedly getting taken down the 2 fights ago, and he's like, you know what? I'm not going to let that happen even a bit, like a chance of it. I'm going to KO this guy with a double knee, flying knee in the air.
It's been so
right
long
away.
since I've been in the ring. I just want to feel like what is to hit somebody.
Lewis is the greatest, man.
He's
His
the
interviews
best.
are legendary. He's just a humanitarian. I remember when Texas was getting flooded. And he was like lifting
his
people,
truck.
older people. He was like lifting people to safety
Yeah.
when everything was underwater. Like Lewis is just the people's champ, man. He's earned it.
He's just a genuine person.
Yeah,
Good guy.
yeah. Great guy. You know, the thing is that for me, I love the inside the inside the distance bet, Lousy. It's amazing because ultimately Derrick Lewis is either going to KO the grappler or he's going to get taken down repeatedly, which is what I'm thinking, by Almeida. And Almeida is just faster version than Spivak, which is the guy that repeatedly took down Lewis 2 fights ago. And Almeida is just a faster version of that. And he's just better with the timing as far as he can punch and go for the takedown. Nice chain wrestler. And then, man, his just ground and pound is better than Spivak's as well. So in every way, I feel like Almeida is going to get the finish. So for me, a double chance bet, if it's like minus 200 might be good. That's what I'm thinking about doing. A sub or KO, a double chance for Almeida.
Submission or KO.
Yeah. Now I love inside the distance as well, just in case Lewis does something crazy and gets a crazy
That's how he
knockout.
wins. That's how he wins.
Ultimately, Lewis is he's 2-3 in his last 5. He's 2-4 in his last 6. But ultimately, look who he's lost to, man. Top 10 fighters only.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like great fighters. Pavlovich, who's fighting for the title week after this. Tuivasas, who's top 7. Cyril Gane, who's the belt. He had the interim belt. And then lost it to Ngannou, who had a phenomenal fight versus Tyson Fury and knocked him down. And some people thought he won. Hey, I just had to mention that.
That was one of the most boring heavyweight fights of all time, by the way.
Which one?
The Lewis Ngannou fight.
Lewis Ngannou. Yeah. No. Hey, I was just mentioning that it's crazy how he lost to Gane, who lost to Ngannou, and Ngannou almost beat Tyson Fury it wasn't for the heavyweight title for boxing, but it was a professional fight, and it would have been Tyson Fury's first loss in boxing, and it happened Saturday. So that was amazing. Yeah. I just want to say that wow, great job for Ngannou. Proved all the doubters wrong and just showed that he's a boxer, man. He can do whatever he wants.
MMA fighters can go against top level boxers and do what they do.
Amazing, yeah. It just grows our sport. It makes MMA more credible to the world. Just proud of Ngannou that he did what he did, and it was amazing. So back to this fight.
MMA.
come back to the UFC. No, that's not happening. They show him that money, you know.
Yeah, show him that.
But listen, Derrick Lewis is a little bit slower a fighter, and that's what is bad about this matchup. Almeida's a fast, speedy takedown artist. Not only that, but when Almeida gets on you, his top control is phenomenal. Also, like his ground and pound, he looks to damage you on the ground. He's not laying and praying. Man, he slips these beautiful punches in, and really, he just gets on you perfectly, where he can kind of shift the knee, move, trap your arm, move your arm where he wants it, and then start hitting you again. He's just really smart, high IQ, top game. When he takes you down, man, he's dangerous.
Amazing fighter.
Amazing.
If he wins this fight, he's gonna probably be top 5,
absolutely,
top 3, whatever.
Yeah.
And then probably maybe be in a contention to go for a
He's
belt.
got good control of his leg kicks. Like, you could tell he's a great athlete. Great, phenomenal, fast, speedy fighter. For heavyweight,
when you see a heavyweight,
bro,
you don't think of this guy.
Hey, man, I think he's the second fastest fighter at heavyweight. Tom Aspinall deserves to be probably the fastest fighter at heavyweight.
Yeah, he's normally a 205er, by the way.
Almeida?
Yeah, light heavy.
He's huge, though, man.
But he's going to fight in heavy.
Yeah, this is amazing. So ultimately, Jailton Almeida is on like a 14-fight win streak. He's 5-0 in the UFC, and those 5 wins in the UFC, it's all KOs and submissions for a reason. He ragdolls people. He can strike with them and then take them down. He's super fast for a heavyweight. Obviously, Lousy just said that he's moving up from light heavyweight, and he just controls people and he hurts people.
To go off of what you just said,
yeah.
It matters what kind of weight he's putting on. Like, if it's muscle, that's one thing. But like, if he's putting on just like weight, like
no, he looked great. Like in his last fight at heavyweight against Rosenstrike.
Okay,
full muscle, still very fast, and just dominating on the ground. And it's just, I think it's gonna be too much for Lewis.
Rosenstrike's a different type.
But listen, we're fans of Derrick Lewis. Yeah. We're just looking to see. Hopefully, Derrick Lewis can stop the takedown for a little bit and just throw some punches.
Make it entertaining.
Make it entertaining for at least 30 seconds, guys. Please.
Lewis is gonna be. He's gonna be in there to win.
Yeah, Lewis doesn't complain ever, and he's looking to fight, kill or be killed, and that's what he does. And Jailton Almeida is on a ridiculous, phenomenal win streak. People, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah.
We never knew we actually had people that cared about listening to what we had to say until last week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Appreciate
very,
everybody.
Very cool to hear everything like that.
It's amazing, and without you, this community wouldn't be possible. This is so fun to actually have people commenting and talking about the fights, and we're learning about the fights, and we love to talk and talk back and forth. It's amazing.
We'll talk back.
Please comment and like and subscribe if you'd wish. And we just want to say a big thank you so much for enjoying our stuff and just coming back for our recaps and our predictions and breakdowns with our highlights. So appreciate you all.
Like, subscribe, comment. Thanks, everybody.